enabled. DRS enabled.
So we are currently target plus 3. Target plus 3.
And we need to manage front tires at turns 9 and 14.
Clutch drop target was good. 4 burnouts. Copy that. Everything looks very good from my side.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
Possible debris 5, 6, 7. Stay online.
Mode RS for the launch.
So just entry 9, entry 9.
Mode charge in turn 10. Mode charge. And then we will need maximum PU cooling.
Fail 84, please, mate. Fail 84. Science 1.1, Albon 0.8.
Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good welcome. Good happy day. Good happy Saturday. It's Saturday, right? Is it Saturday? Saturday. Football. It's time for Formula 1. It's time. It's Qatar. Time for the Qatari Grand Prix. And sprint race. And I'm not putting that in the FC category on YouTube. Cheers, well done. Yeah, Qatar today. Time to go to Qatar. Get your fucking ducks out. Oh, we've got unlockables. We've got something in the player hub is ready and waiting for me. What could it be? Oh, it's getting used to it. Radio call. Actually, what does that sound like? I'm actually let's take the piss there. Then I'm kind of curious because there's such limited radio calls. Oh, season 4. Haha.
And it's McLaren.
And it's McLaren.
Ready, check. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Ready, check. 1, 2, 3, 4. I just want to hear what the thingy sounds like. Morning, Huzzy. Morning, Gin Studios. How are we, lads? It's your first stream, is it, mate? Thank you for joining me, pal. Welcome to the channel, dude. We hope you enjoy your stay. Oh, I don't care about all this, mate. Just wanna, there we go, edit my guy. Was it in garage? New customization, driver profile. Oh no, it'd be in race and casual wear, won't it? Edit. Got new stuff. Got new stuff. Got new stuff. Oh. Fuck it, why not? Huh. Take someone's eye out. Take someone's eye out with that.
Woohoo! Yes! Yes! I could get used to this. It's the many more. Yes! Nice one. Very lovely drive.
Very lovely
On to the
drive.
next one. Guys, thank you so much. You've been great all weekend. To everyone back in the factory, on the pit wall, you've been amazing.
gonna select that one. Why not? Why not? Don't actually want to play F1 well, thank you very much. Right, yeah, Qatar Grand Prix, and then we should finish. We should hopefully finish the spreadsheet testing today. Fingers crossed. Provided we power through this Grand Prix weekend quite quickly. Who's everybody's football team got this afternoon? If you're playing today, obviously. Cambridge have Wrexham away. Oh, hello, Ducky. How are we, lad? Well, I hope. Oh yeah, Everton have Arsenal, don't they? It's weird that the two people that responded so far are Everton and Arsenal fans. Vroom. Si, senor. Hong Kong time kickoff is 11 PM. Oh, God. It's a late one for you, mate, isn't it? It's a late one for you. Hope they're fucking ducky. Hope they're fucking yellows. Fuck Wrexham. And wholeheartedly say, and regularly said before Rob and Ryan, fuck Wrexham. Beep, 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 beep. We will have some subs to gift out today, but we'll do that in a sec. Let's get cracking, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the, I want to say penultimate Grand Prix of the season here on F124. It's the final sprint of the year. It is indeed the penultimate race of the season. We got a victory last time out in Las Vegas. Again, perhaps slightly fortuitous to have gotten it. We don't care. So, Qatar, we're looking to win the sprint and win the main Grand Prix again, just like we did last season as well. We will be tweaking the difficulty down to 103 for the sprint. And then, if it's too easy, then we'll make it 104 again for the main Grand Prix. But we're still trying to find where our new level is since they tweaked the ultimate AI. So, I think we're in the right place with 103 or 104. It might well depend on track. But ultimately, we're very happy with where we're racing right now and how we're racing, and hopefully we can get ourselves a decent performance here again in a track that I thoroughly enjoy driving on. So even if I finish 20th, I'll still very much enjoy myself. Join me in sprint qualifying after just a single practice session where really we don't need any resource points. We can't upgrade anything else. We can't protect anything else for the regulations, but I do need the data, specifically from the race strategy program, to know what the hell I'm doing in the Grand Prix strategically with pit stops and fuel. So drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on the rest of this third season and the fourth season when it comes. You'll need to vote for where I go to in that fourth season, of course. And for now, it's time to go to Qatar. I don't know why I say Qatar. No, I don't play any IRL card games. The only card game I play is TCG Pocket. Pokemon TCG Pocket.
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory, right? Well, they're all fitted and good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Me too. Oh, of course, it's a friggin' sprint weekend, isn't it? So I've only got one set of hards and one set of softs. Qatar. We'll use that setup first. Really going to get the chance to find out if it's any good or not. Track acclimatization on the hards. This is where you kind of want multiple practice sessions, but it is what it is. It's a fun car park though, ads.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Holy! Don't worry, Stucky. bollocks, there's a green. Missed it. She's a little bit loosey-goosey at the limit. I'm gonna get a purple, didn't I? I'm not going to get a purple. Bollocks.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Ultimately, this is the setup that got us the win last year, so I might not tweak it too much, even if SRC has updated their setup for Qatar.
Because temperature's so important for your tyres, cool down laps are now vital after a push lap so that we don't light up the rubber too much. Not to mention...
Bear with, just sending out a message.
And recharging the battery. We need to be sure we can manage the tyres through a lap, so try to keep the wear down through each corner. Be especially careful accelerating on corner exit.
Can't remember if our tyre wear here was good last year or not. Ducky, thank you very much for the tier 1 sub, my dude. Don't know why that didn't trigger the notification, which is weird, but thank you. Notifications are on. It should have gone, yay! Ducky's busy shaking his fucking ducky ass. Silent yay. Yeah, alerts are on. That's odd. Sorry, Ducky. Chat yayed for you. Only okay, okay.
Okay, test
Okay, test complete.
complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Alright, tyre wear is alright judging by that. But what's it going to be like on the soft? The soft is just not really a tyre here, is it? It's a quality tyre only. I think we're going to be going medium, medium, hard, probably. So wait, how long did... Softs are basically 7 or 8 laps at any sort of competitive speed. Yeah, it's going to be a medium hard one stop or a medium hard two stop, I think. Channing Tatum's there today as well, is he? I think we're taking nearly 1,000.
Solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
Last I saw from the club on socials, we'd sold about 800 tickets. Yeah, I think the AI one stop, don't they? I don't think we two stopped last year. I'd have to check the VOD. Ready? Afternoon, Chris. How are we, lad? You're welcome to the 3 points the other week. Good, glad to hear it. Inters. We joked about it raining in Las Vegas, and then it actually rained in Las Vegas. So we know we're not going to get any rain in Qatar, thankfully. But if we were to get rain here, it would be chaos. Maybe for 1 sec. I don't think my software's showing YouTube chat. It's not. AJ, hello, mate. Watching on YouTube today because Twitch won't work for you. Apologies, I didn't see it when the message came in. My software was being a knob. And Dennis, thank you for joining the YouTube stream as well, mate. The RTG should be starting towards the end of next week. Next weekend is the planned start, but we've got gameplay testing to do and then player creation to do as well. So it may not start until Christmas week. Thanks for letting me through on the racing line, Carlos. It's very kind of you, mate. What an absolute sausage. Nearly went. Nearly. Nearly. That was terrible. Yes, Jack. I play loads of it. If we got the numbers on it, I'd definitely play loads of F1 Manager. And if I wasn't doing this as a job, if I was still pre-YouTube me, just not able to work with EME, I would play a lot. I would play a hell of a lot of F1 Manager. It is a sprint weekend, AJ. Yeah. How are Vale doing at the minute, by the way? You were in the the automatic spots, I think, last time I checked. Oh, there'll be plenty of chess spins today. There are a couple of areas on this track where the back end likes to go wee. All good, thank you, Cheese God. How are you, my man? Wild, isn't it? A chess spin, you say? Top of the league up till last weekend when you got lost to Small Saw. Small Saw.
Back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Yeah, I don't blame you, Cheese. Oh, tyre wear on the softs is high, but tyre wear on the hards was good. Alright. We know the soft is not a race tyre anyway, so let's just fucking leave it alone then. I'm happy with the setup, I think. Once we've got fuel on board and we're managing everything else,
and that's it. Practice is officially over.
Haven't tweaked too much through practice. Car feels decent. Little bit loose at the rear end and the limit, but this setup won us the Sprint and Grand Prix last year, so I'm hesitant to tweak it too much because we know that it works. Whether it works again a year later after more development from most of the other teams and a little bit more development by ourselves, we shall wait and see. But in Vegas we were all right, and hopefully here in Qatar we will be the same. Sprint qualifying under the lights, obviously. Like I say, we're 103 for sprint, and then 104 for the race is the plan. And then we'll have a good idea of where we need to be for Season 4 difficulty-wise, and for the season finale in Abu Dhabi as well. Medium tyre, obviously, for sprint qualifying. Only allowed to use one set of medium tyres in SQ1, one set of medium tyres in SQ2, and one set of soft tyres in SQ3. So we'll go out at the end of the session and do one lap because we feel like we've got the pace to be able to get ourselves through to the third round of qualifying with just one run at the beginning, at the end of each session, I think. I hope, I pray, otherwise I'm in trouble. Take all the fuel out the car. Is Charles going yet? Are you going yet, Charlie boy? No, not yet. Alright, we'll give it a few more seconds. And now everyone's going out. What time am I looking for? Let's have a look. I need to do a 121, a low 21 then effectively. Right. Alright.
Okay, that's all the checks complete. We're ready to go.
Qatar under the lights looks so much better.
We dropped to P20.
To be fair, on none of my laps earlier did I use any batteries, so... we haven't really discovered what our max pace is, have we? Yeah, same twos. I love Qatar as well. Really fun circuit. Your Cambridge wall is looking good so far. The photo you got me fell down last week. Need to get that back up. Which photo was that, Ducky? Ready, steady, here we go. Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was a giveaway with, print design, wasn't it? Probably should use some battery there. Oh god, I got that awfully wrong. Come on, sis, fix up.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
Right, first lap in SQ1 is good enough for... I think that might be pole. It is, but by how much? That's the question. By how much? Not much, I don't think. I think the others were in the 120s, weren't they? So we won't get carried away yet. Less than a tenth. We won't get carried away yet. But we're showing some decent pace around Qatar again, just as we did in Season 1. Season 2. In our first season at Ferrari. See what sort of laps they put out now. There's a couple of tenths in that for me as well, isn't there? Because of the mistake around the middle sector. Landed with a 20.5. We just need to effectively replicate our first lap, which we should be able to do.
Right, the car's ready. Let's get it out there.
Yeah, we might find that 103 is just too low. And we need to be at 104 even if it's... I'd rather it be too difficult than too easy, if you know what I mean. Like, slightly too difficult rather than slightly too easy. Yeah, exactly. We can compare times to last season, can't we? P16, oh Daniel. It happens. Just look at me in Vegas. Just look at me in Mexico. Just look at me at Zandvoort. I was too busy looking at the fucking minimap for some reason. I saw that Science was in P15 and was on P14 and was like, is there only one Haas through? I didn't check actually to see who went out in SQ1. But it looks like Perez did, because he doesn't look like he's in the pits. That was better. A little bit wide around the penultimate corner, but it's fine. Lando did a 120.5. We did a 120.6 in the first part of qualifying, but we know we made a mistake. It's a 20.1. A zip zip zoom. Okay. We'll see whether anyone else improved. We'll also see how things go on the soft tyre in SQ3, because that certainly is always something that takes a step up. A couple of tenths in it. Lando put in a 20.3. So we're still not running away with anything. And on the soft tyre it will be different because I'm not as competitive on the soft tyre around Qatar. My tyre wear is very high on that compound. So far a good quality, yes. Thank you for the follow, Josh. No worries, Griff. See what everyone does on the soft. I mean, it's not electric. Only a couple of tenths faster on the soft. Probably because of the wear, to be fair.
Everyone ready? Okay, let's go.
Hey, Nick. How are you, mate? Yeah, we'll probably put it with 103 for Bahrain next season. It's a sprint quali, Josh, so I can only use the one set, the one specific set. Inter's pole. It's not Creator Series. That's not a problem, Josh. Hopefully you're able to learn something from the stream. I was used to, back in the day, be a bit more educational with the F1 content, like the commentary that I gave during the F1 content. I don't tend to do that anymore. Don't know whether that has an effect on newcomers or not. Right, come on in. Off we go. A little bit slow into one. Always tend to put in a purple sector 1 around here and then not quite be so good for the rest of the lap, but see how well it goes. That was a better corner there at the beginning of the second sector. Okay, lap feels good so far. Whether it's pole or not, I'm not sure, but lap felt good. I need a 19.9 for pole. It's a 19.598, I think. Lando might have gone a little bit quicker, but that is certainly pole for us here in the sprint in Qatar. Don't know whether we got pole last year or not, actually. I am going to have to check that VOD. 3.5 tenths in the end to Lando Norris. That says to me that we need 104 at Qatar. I will do the sprint race on 103 just to be sure that race pace is good at 10, is not a hindrance, because there can certainly be a difference between my competitor, just for me as a driver, my competitiveness is definitely different between qualifying and race. So we'll see how the race goes. And after the sprint race, we will then put it up to I'm definitely going to put it up to 104 for Qatar, and then we'll figure it out for Abu Dhabi. But I think we might be 104 across the board, judging by that first sprint qualifying experience. But now let's go and see what it's like in the actual race. Thank you for the follow, Night Raven. Welcome to the channel, mate.
Forget pit stops, forget fuel management. It's pedal to the metal all the way here as we get ready for today's sprint. Off the bat and alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony.
We live for 100% race distance Formula 1 stuff. So strategically, my tyre wear is slightly high, as you can see. Projected by default is 26.12, and my tyre wear is slightly higher, so I reckon I'm going to be a little bit slower, which is fine. We can manage that throughout the course of the race. I'll take a little bit of fuel out, but probably going to need most of it. Starting from pole in the sprint, expecting to win this, or expecting to do quite well here, and then expecting to have it not all my own way in the full Grand Prix at 104. But I don't know as I'm...
To learn the gears.
Thank you, Mark.
So go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work.
I don't know as I'm fast
enough.
enough.
Put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please.
I will. I don't know as I'm fast enough to be able to break DRS. That's the definitive thing around somewhere like this with one DRS section. If I'm fast enough through most of the lap to open up a second, then I can disappear. If I'm not, then they will keep me in touch and we will create a bit of a train. Also not used to being at the front for the formation laps. We need to remember to keep everybody bunched up and not just disappear down the road so that my tyres then get cold when we get to the grid. Uh, 1:21.043 of my sprint pole last season. Never mind, scratch that video balked. Like I say, that is 1.5 seconds difference. So I would think, I certainly wouldn't expect us to have made 1.5 seconds worth of improvements between last season and this. 120.6, and I got 5th for sprint quali. So we have found about a second, over a second. So that 120.5 would have got me about the same, I think, for this, wouldn't it? So in general, I'm quicker, or the car's quicker. But so are the AI. Here we go then. Parking it up at the very front.
Superb parking there, mate.
Thanks.
Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay,
A
so
strategy would help. That's what we did compared to everyone else, if possible.
Lights.
So expecting to hopefully be able to win this relatively straightforwardly and then up the difficulty for the race. That's my anticipation here. 19 laps of the Qatar Sprint Grand Prix is underway. Lot of wheel spin. A lot of wheel spin. Alonso's nabbed me. Here comes Russell. Norris is on the inside as well. I could go around the outside of Alonso though in one. He's given me racing room, but Alonso is through now. Leclerc is up to 3rd. And Russell and Norris are battling out for 4th and 5th. Okay, game on. Come on then, Fernando. What have you got, son? Let's see. Any chance of an overtake anywhere on the lap, or is it a case of just waiting, biding my time, and then going for it into turn 1 at the end of the lap? Probably more likely that, I would have imagined. Just hang on to the back of him as he uses this battery, and then we can go again. Battery's maintaining itself very well as well at the minute. I might, once parc fermé conditions release themselves after the sprint aspect of the weekend, I might lower my harvesting percentage. So we might not need to harvest quite so much. We'll find out. We'll see if I get to the point, or get to any point in this race where I feel like I need, or I'm using all of the battery just to stay competitive, then obviously I'll leave it as is. Having to use a lot of battery here just to keep pace. But with DRS, when Fernando doesn't have it, that will be a simple overtake next lap. I'm happy enough so far that A, we think we're at the right difficulty level when we go back up to 104.
Look out for a bit of understeer when trailing the car ahead. They're going to be giving off dirty air, which is going to affect our tyres.
Yes.
So try to get past.
Yellow flag behind. No, we're all right. No, there is a yellow flag behind. It's a Mercedes. One of the Mercedes is retiring. I think it might be George Russell. It's not going to do him any good later. I had a terrible final turn. See what the DRS does. And there's George Russell confirmed as out of the Grand Prix. DRS on Fernando with some battery too. Does get me alongside. And then a good turn one gets me in front. Now then, here's where we find out if we can extend that gap, get out of DRS range, or whether they're just going to stick with me for the whole Grand Prix. Or for the whole sprint race, should I say. Bit deep there.
Caution, caution.
George is over there on the right hand side. Fernando is right up my arse. There is no way I don't lose first position here. Set the fastest lap of the race. Bink. But... oh, jeez Louise. Charles Leclerc, look at that. Oh, my God. I think Charles had more battery than Fernando, don't you? It's currently only a four-way fight here because those behind got held up by George retiring. But that was pretty ridiculous from Charles Leclerc. He had a... talk about overspeed. Bloody hell. It's like a torpedo. It's like Danny Kvyat from Russia back in the day. What are we doing? Racing or ping pong? Somebody hit me. Back. Turn one. Turn three. I'm out. Let's use that battery. Charles takes the fastest lap. Charles now loses the lead. Let's be careful not to go into Alonso there. Charles drives into me and forces me off the track. That wasn't very teammatey of you, was it, Mr. Leclerc? Goodbye.
Okay,
more yellow flags behind. Not sure what for. Doesn't look like anyone's retiring. A bit of a battle on our hands here. It's a battle we're comfortably in. I'm still leaning towards upping to 104 for the full Grand Prix.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
Bear with me, Ted. I see you. Thank you for the 29 months, Ted. Appreciate it, dude. Right, Fernando. Goodbye. Thank you. Right, this time can I put in a better lap and try and break DRS? Leclerc and Norris are fighting a little bit, so myself and Fernando could disappear if we have enough battery to do so, but it doesn't look like we do. So much quicker than me out of that hairpin every time. I think 104 is going to be about right. Fastest lap of the race again.
That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Basically had to use all my battery to stay ahead of Fernando though. Might be a case of trying to take the lead without using any battery down the main straight, or minimal battery down the main straight, so that I've then got enough battery for the rest of the lap to try and pull the gap. We got as high as nearly 8 tenths on the previous lap, but obviously they were just able to stay within. Tyre weight is high. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. It's just going to be yo-yoing lap on lap, I think. I mean, it's entertaining for you guys to watch, I suppose. Constant action at the front. I am conscious of the fact that I'm not having to work that hard for it. .561 for 5th in race quali, medium to hard strap, pitted end of lap 25, got the win, but was close all racing between you, Lando and Lando and Lance. I remember that now. Yeah, you're right. It was me, Lando and Lance, wasn't it? Three-way fight. Oh, I forgot. Got to turn my battery off. I don't think if I go from 103 to 104, I don't think they just disappear down the road, do they? It's not going to make that much difference. But knowing that I could probably just get pole comfortably does make the decision a little bit more easily. Once we've got the overspeed, I'm going to stop using battery.
Okay, we're monitoring some wear on the internal combustion engine. Be aware that we're going to start to see a loss of power.
I'd forgotten to take my bits out, hadn't I? I hadn't put fresh bits in. That's a reminder to do that for the main Grand Prix. So we will be down on top speed for the rest of this sprint race for the next 9 laps, which may well affect our capability to win this Grand Prix. Fernando couldn't make up his mind which way to go. But that just says to me that once we've got fresh parts in the car, we'll be even more competitive at 104. Currently running with a... Well, you can see the numbers there for yourselves. I'm not just going to sit and read them out for you. They are the parts. They are how warm they are.
If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do.
First 4 cars all separated by 0.6 of a second. Actually, they weren't. It was seconds to 4th separated by 0.6 of a second. Fernando Alonso obviously in front by a little bit.
Nice move, good job.
It's a little bit loosey-goosey. Lucia and Gucia. Tyler's really hard. I'm just going to let Fernando have this and save the battery. How are we, gamer? Thank you for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, pal. Afternoon, AE. How are we, lad? Was on autopilot then. As we came into this section of the track, I had absolutely no idea where I was on circuit as I looked back after saying hello to AD. I have to drive with the rears in mind now. The rear left is getting hot, but that's probably because I keep oversteering. Thank you, Fernando. Try and keep that rear left from overheating now. I'll keep my temps up. Or be conscious of it for a lap or two. Because I keep breaking traction. It seems to keep breaking traction around left-handers. Okay, Alonso's just... Did they start fighting? I just was concentrating on my driving, glanced back, and they lost some time. Did Alonso have a moment somewhere? No. I just appear to have opened up over a second's worth of gap without actually trying. That's weird. Might be tyre wear related. Might just be that I was concentrating so hard on my driving I didn't mess anything up. As you can see, 1.2 seconds now. 1.3. Fernando Alonso is going very slowly. He just lost 0.3 of a second. He might... Has he got front wing damage? Let's ask.
Alonso behind you now. They're on old mediums. The car behind has some damage to its front.
There you go.
Wing, but
that's
pace
why.
is currently unaffected.
Pace is definitely affected.
1 minute 22.4.
Fernando might have gotten that damage to the front wing when I overtook him into turn 1 the lap before. He did understeer into me. Let's have a look at his front wing. He did understeer into me. Oh, yeah, the entire left end plate is gone. So as he understeered into me, he's broken his wing. And that's why he's just lost all of his pace around the high speed stuff. Charles Leclerc will probably close back up to within DRS range of me very quickly. It wasn't because I was concentrating and driving very well. It's because Alonso didn't have all of his car.
Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on.
It's Norris and Leclerc actually fighting now.
Okay, I've
So,
got
Guan Yu's
information on the
retired?
show for you. They're retiring from the race.
Unlucky Joe! Trying to maintain that DRS gap again, just to make it a more comfortable final 3 laps. 17, 18, 19. Easier said than done though. Lando's very fast. A little bit of track extension, unintentional, but this helps me maintain the DRS gap, I suppose. So I have gained from it.
Yellow flag.
It's for Joe, who's on the right-hand side. Hello,
Be
sir.
aware,
3 laps to
racing
go.
in the next part of the track, no overtaking through the yellow flags. Green flag.
long as we don't break traction in the rear, tyre temps aren't an issue. Alonso's dropped 5 seconds back now. So you can quite clearly tell from my papaya-coloured rearview mirror, my DRS gap has gone. Lando and Charles have caught me up again. But at the minute, comfortably keeping them behind. That's better. So you take those corners without track extending. Right, I need to stay ahead here,
Final lap of the race.
which I can't do because I'm not going to have another turn 1 opportunity to take the lead. So I am now going to have to try and take Lando Norris on this lap and overtake him somewhere on circuit. Otherwise it will be P2 only for me here in the sprint. And I don't know as I'm going to have the pace to do it. Or the tyres to do it. I think Lando Norris might just have won this sprint. But that's fine. I wasn't paying full attention. I should have tactically played it so that he overtook me lap 17 into 18 so that I could then overtake him 18 into 19. But I didn't, because I wasn't paying full attention. So I could still have won this race comfortably if I was just concentrating fully. So I'd have just tactically done exactly what Lando's just done to me. That was a bit poor. Again, how not to take corners in car. So easy to track extend here. And annoyingly, the line comes up a lot earlier now than it used to. The finish line is here now, not where you start the race from. So P2 in the sprint, but we know we could have won that. So I will up it to 104 for the full Grand Prix, and of course with fresh parts in as well. We were down on power in that race. Even though I started on pole and finished second, I still got driver of the day, so I'll happily take that. Time to go to full qualifying with slightly more competitive components.
Sprint action. Next up, we'll set the grid for the Grand Prix. So we'll see you next time.
Bolt Who, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Welcome to the channel, mate. ITG should begin next weekend, Eddie. That's the plan. Either next weekend or Monday week. Right. Can I have some parts that aren't super worn, please? Thank you. Hello.
It's all about flow and pace today, qualifying in Qatar. A high-speed test that will set...
Yeah, we did it last year, AD, on 24, obviously with a slightly less complex spreadsheet. I didn't up the difficulty. I'm an idiot. I changed my parts, but I didn't up the difficulty. What a moron. can't reload it now. What a tit. Chat, remind me to definitely do that before the race. Please. Let's see, I was gonna... take that down to 90.
All clear the garage, please. Cars ready to leave.
Yeah, I love the spreadsheet for player career as well. The gameplay just I just can't do it.
Drop to P20. Okay, there's 2 minutes left in this session and we're in the drop zone. We need a quick lap or that's qualifying over for us.
Actually giving Ocon a really tasty slipstream here, which he'll be very thankful of. Oh, she gripped then. Jeez, did she grip then? Was it Valtteri said in Abu Dhabi? That's as fast as she goes. Oh Christ, hello.
And we've been pushed down to P20.
$19.8. Yeah. Full disclosure, I forgot to change the difficulty from 103 to 104 for qualifying. So I'm probably going to get pole here. Which is frustrating, but we saw from the racing in the sprint, I didn't run away with it there, so I'm definitely not going to run with it on 104. I might well have still gotten pole at 104, to be fair, but I am slightly annoyed with myself for not remembering to up it to 104 before qualifying. It is what it is. I mean, they'd only find about a 10th anyway, and we were 4 tenths clear in SQ1, so we almost certainly would have ended up on pole anyway. Never mind. You live and you learn. And hopefully I'll bloody remember. Well, I'll definitely remember. I'll make sure I remember, because chat won't let me forget.
Okay, engines fired up. We're set.
Because I went back to the menus and I was still commentating. So I was too busy concentrating on talking, not doing what I needed to in the menus. And then changing the parts, that was an added distraction as well, wasn't it? Because again, fucking Muggins over it. Got to change those as well. Because he was too busy talking.
Right, that's us pushed down into P15.
Oh, she didn't grip. Hopefully still half a second up through the first sector. That won't help. Q2 to Oscar's just done a 20 flat. I also do a 20 flat. I did make a mistake halfway round that lap and lost the back end towards the end of the first sector. So we obviously know we have a mid to late 19 in us. And we will now hopefully go and replicate that and get ourselves pole in the full Grand Prix. I'm really annoyed that I didn't up it to 104 for quali because I wanted to test myself around here and I'm not going to get the opportunity now. Morning, Jordan. How are you, sir? I'm not even going to bother with the banker lap. There's no point. Save a fresh set of softs for the race. Doing 20s again. So as long as I don't make a mistake.